everybody. Good morning. Happy Monday. It's Monday. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Had a good weekend. Kind of hung out a little bit. Went to Primark. Also went to like Dollar Tree a little bit. I wanted to purchase, and let me get to the Dollar Tree haul. Again, in no way, shape, or form am I sponsored, endorsed, or ambassador by any of these companies in which I speak for. I solely speak for them from the heart. It's something that I like and just felt like sharing it with you as well. Let me see if I can pull this camera just a little bit closer because it seems to be too far away. Okay, hopefully I'm in focus. Anyhow, yeah, you know, happy Monday. So I purchased one of these last week, knowing that, you know what, I may have ideas for them, and I wanted to see if I can get some more. And Dollar Tree did have them again. So I went there on Saturday, which was a crappy day. It was just like no sunshine. For the last 2 days, we've had good sunshine. I will be going out a little bit later today because I'm going to meet my husband tonight for dinner because we're going to go to Applebee's, and Applebee's is at the mall. So I said, you know, instead of coming home here, picking me up and then going back to Applebee's, just go straight from work straight to Applebee's and I'll be there. So it just makes it a little easier. Okay, so I purchased these last week from Dollar Tree. I only purchased one. Now, these happen to be very popular. I did not realize what they did. Okay, this is how much I'm not paying attention with anything lately. So I had some ideas. This is, oh, good. You know, I could put like 3 little plants, or you know, get some rocks and maybe some little bit of dirt and put in some artificial planting. Because I don't like anything real. I don't like bugs around my area, especially outside. And so I was willing to do that. But then I also realized that I have my solar lights, which the Dollar Tree solar lights are absolutely amazing. They really do last. I've had mine now 2 years outside. They're starting to go. I mean, they're only $1.25, let's put it that way. But for 2 years, they really lasted a long time. I was very satisfied with them. I am in an area where I do not collect that much sun outside. So what I do is I move the solar lights into the sunshine. So this way they can generate enough light for the evening. And it works out good for me. So we all find our ways. So these, I figured, you know what, let me put in some artificial planting, which I'm going to get within the next, I don't know, few weeks to maybe a month or two. Because, you know, they're already starting to sell the summertime stuff at Dollar Tree, which is all the planting stuff, the gardening stuff. I didn't see these solar lights yet. I'll probably see them after Valentine's Day. So the thing is that I'm going to dress these up. But what I didn't realize, I says, gee whiz, you know, I only have one. Maybe I would like more than one. So Saturday I went back to Dollar Tree and I got 3 more. For $1.25, you can't go wrong. I wanted it in this color, the terracotta color. I like that. They also come in like a grayish and a greenish. But I like the terracotta color. So I got 3 more. Not realizing what they really do. I did see this on another YouTube video. Thank you for YouTube videos to let me know what's happening out there. So I didn't realize that you could stack these. And it just falls right into place to stack. And this is what it looks like when it's stacked. I think that is pretty neat. Now I'm saying to myself, okay, you know what? Maybe I could put the greenery on top, and then I could get 3 solar lights and possibly, you know, situate them in each section. So maybe that the solar lights will generate on top of the, you know, light up whatever is going on up here. Maybe. Or maybe I could still put some of the greenery down here and then put the solar light here, or put some of the greenery, you know, like where I was going to, and then put the solar lights on top. Or maybe just have solar lights on the bottom and maybe one big solar light on the top. I don't know what's going on, but you know what? I don't know how it's going to work out, but it's going to work out cute. I have all these ideas in my head. Listen, the backsplash worked on the back of my stove, and I'm really liking that. I just think it's cute, and it's something a little different. So I know that doing that, I can do something like this. Just being a little bit of creativity, doing my own thing. But anyhow, I did not realize that these look really cool stacked. And as I mean, I could keep on going. So I bought 2 for one side of my terrace, and I bought 2 more for the other side of my terrace. So I'll have 2 sets of these, and I think it's going to look really cute. So that's going to be my, I don't know, summertime project, and maybe springtime. So anyway, that was it on that one. Then I shot over to Primark. But before then, let me go backwards, because I actually went over to Dick's Sporting Goods. Now, Dick's Sporting Goods has a load, and I mean a load, of Stanley tumblers in almost every color except the pastels. They did have yellow, they had orange, they had blues, they had grays, 30 ounce and 40 ounce. They had this beautiful, like a purplish plum color. You know, it was really cool. I mean, I like the colors. I may not care for the cup, but I like the colors. So, and I wrote to my husband then, and I took pictures and everything. And I says, look at all the Stanleys that are here now. And I was just wondering, like, where's the line of people for the Stanleys over there? Why isn't everybody buying them? You know why? It's probably because of the lead scare. Okay. I mean, that could be it. They did have the beautiful yellows. They had white. They had off-white cream color. All right, I already said yellow. Yellow, off-white cream color. They had a lot of orange. They had a lot of orange. I think of Orange Bird when I see that. But there were shelves full of them. There were shelves also full of the Yetis, because they also have Yetis. But the real reason why I went into Dick's Sporting Goods was there is a thing that I just wanted to see in person. I don't know if I would really purchase anything from it. I do see kind of, I don't want to say knockoffs, but dupes of the same company's idea. And that would be, and I'm going to name the company right now. It's called Charm Charms. Char Charms. C-H-A-R-C-H-A-R-M-S. Char Charms. Excuse me. I'm having coffee in my Primark mug. $14 Primark mug. So Dick's Sporting Goods, they seem to be selling through Dick's Sporting Goods as well. So you can order them at Dick's Sporting Goods, but you can also order them from Char Charms. And they're also available on Instagram. They have their own Instagram page. While I think the concept is cute, you know, you could, they have a set that you can hang. Now, I don't know if I don't use lip balm as far as the old stick lip balms. I use lip glosses when I do my lip glosses, so that would be not very good for me. I don't think I would want my lip gloss hanging off the side of a cup anyway. So what Char Charms does is they sell these special stick-on stickers, and it's a hook. It's a stick-on hook. So for that, you can put any kind of charm that you want onto that hook, and it looks, you know, fancy and cute. Listen, if you got a 40-ounce cup like I have my Stantee or I have my Stitch, I don't think that I would want anything else hanging off of that size of a cup. But then again, you never know. Now, I have the green dupe of Five Below. I also have a heart, a fuzzy heart shaped as a bright yellow. So she's green. I was thinking of the bright fuzzy heart, little stuffy. That's cute, because I was thinking of Tinkerbell. So, but would I absolutely go out and buy and purchase something like the company that did sell? I just wanted to see it in a store. So they say that they're at Dick's Sporting Goods. They're not at my Dick's Sporting Goods. I spoke to the woman at Dick's Sporting Goods. She had no idea what I was talking about. I pulled it up on the phone, on Dick's Sporting Goods on the phone. Here they are. I said, she says, no, we don't have any of those. She says, but you can order it and have it sent to the store. Why would I do that? I could just order it from the company itself. Okay. Just these things are happening. But it's a cute idea, a cute concept, but I don't know if with all that heavy liquid that you want anything else hanging off your cup. Maybe a little stuffy here, a little thing. Not lip gloss. I also see people that have little wallets now that they sell. I don't think you want your money hanging off the cup either. It's just certain things just don't. Maybe a charm here, a charm there. That's cute. I see people also putting stickers on their cup. Hopefully they're waterproof, but it is what it is, you know. There is a few other things that I want to talk about the cup situation that parents. I am not a parent myself, but hey, I was a kid once. We were all children once. So we all went through certain things. And one parent had really pulled at my heart, because I do feel for that person. But at the same time, you know, you're kind of contributing to something. Now, I know my mother back years ago, back in the 70s and 80s, would have never put up with any of this crap going on today. That's not how I was raised. I was, here's my example. My friend had a doll down the street. I will never forget this, because this is like my all-time favorite story, but it was also a life lesson to begin with. And the thing was is that my friend had the doll. I wanted the same doll. I went home. I said to my mother, so-and-so has the doll. I says, maybe I could get it. She says, well, maybe for your birthday or Christmas. I says to myself, I got to wait that long. I was like 11 years old, okay? And I got really angry because I didn't have enough allowance to buy the doll. And my mother says, I'm not buying you that doll. It was a little bit, unaffordable at that time. And I got very annoyed. I got very upset. Now, I can understand where children are coming from today. We've all been there at some point in our lives. Don't lie. We've all been there. You wanted something that you just couldn't have. At some point in your life, you wanted to, even as an adult, you want something and you just can't have it. It happens. But this parent had spoke, and her daughter, and I think I spoke about this once before, but her daughter had liked a cup in the store. And then I don't know where they bought it. Marshall's, TJ Maxx. It doesn't matter where you bought the cup. The cup was like $9. The kid liked the cup. She took the cup to school, and all her friends wound up with the higher end cup. And she kind of got shot down for that in a way. She wasn't, she was upset. The mother had said she came home, she was upset. Wasn't crying or anything, but she was upset. But she did ask her mom, they're saying that this cup is not what, everybody had. And all the kids in her class got that cup for Christmas. Anyway, so, she had asked her mom, can I get the cup too? So her mother took her, and I think they took her to Ace Hardware, because Ace Hardware does sell those as well. And her mother took her and bought the $35 30-ounce version of the higher end cup. And she had explained it. She says, you want to do anything that you can, if your children's being bullied, or if your child is left out of something, you do feel that you want to do anything you can to help feel, to help let your child feel that they're included in the rest of the society. No, sometimes we don't agree. I know my mother would have never agreed to this. My mother would have said, frig that. That's what they are. You're different. I taught you how to be different. You are your own person. Do not follow the crowd. Do not join the herd. Do not do it. And this is the way I've always been every time. I didn't understand that at 11 years old of what my mother was trying to say. But you know what? You understand it as you go along. Certain things I wanted throughout my life, sometimes I just couldn't have it. Didn't have the money to do it. Didn't have the means to do it. I didn't have the job at the time to make the money. It was things like that. Not enough allowance because I spent my allowance on other stupid crap, things like that. But the mother actually got, chastised for it as well. But at the same time, I'm saying now adults are bullying adults. That's sad. That is just totally sad. But my mother said no. She says, and at the time my mother explained it, because I said, well, why not? I kind of snapped. And I remember this. She explained to me. She says, because so-and-so has the doll, go to her house and play with her doll. Because if you had your doll and she had her doll, you would be in your house playing with yours. She'd be in her house playing with hers. And neither one of you will interact because you both have the same thing. I didn't really understand that at the time. But as I got older, I did understand it. It's true. What do? Have a gathering together because you both have the same doll? I mean, it was just, you think about these things. And it makes sense. At least to me, it made sense. And that's how I was raised. I wanted a pair of sneakers. Pumas. I wanted a pair of Puma sneakers. Now, these sneakers were boys' sneakers, we know, but all the girls in my junior high school was wearing Pumas. I wanted the white sneakers with the black stripe on the side. My mother says, all right. She says, your birthday's coming up. If you want them, that's what you'll get for your birthday. You get nothing else. You only get the one gift. I says, okay. I agreed to this. Sneakers were like $45, $40 or $45 back then. And I got my sneakers and I was so happy. Yeah, okay. Then the other time I wanted a cassette player, which was the Walkmans that came out. Now, the Sony Walkmans, you were never going to forget it. I wasn't going to get near those. But I will never forget the cassette player, portable cassette player that I had. Didn't even have AM, FM radio yet at the time. I had, and I even remember the model number, a Besser, B-E-S-S-E-R, Besser MX3 stereo cassette player with headphones. I will never forget this. I asked my mom, could I have this? And she says, well, I'll tell you what, how much money you got? I says, I think I got like $10. She says, well, how much is this thing? I says, I think it's about $40. She says, all right, I'll tell you what. You save up $20. I'll match whatever you save. And I'll take it to the store. And we'll do it. It was something to shoot for. Do kids do this today? I don't know. If you save up your allowance, let the parent, the parent can come out and say, okay, you have $20. I will match you that $20 and we will add it to $40. And then you could go get what you want. So my mother was really, that was a smart idea. Okay. I mean, I don't know if parents do that today. Parents will just, try to get the kid to shut up and then just buy the kid whatever they want. I've seen parents do this too. So I saved up $20. I came to her. I says, okay, I saved up my $20. She says, okay, I tell you what, Friday, I think it was like a Tuesday. I was still in school. She says, a Friday, I'll match you. I'll put in another $20. You want to go to the store? I'll take you to the store. You get what you want. That's it. So I did. It was a nice treat. Now, it wasn't happening all the time. My mother says, don't think this is going to be a habit. I remember this. We went to Crazy Eddie. Yeah, you guys come from New York. You guys come from around here. You know who Crazy Eddie is, okay? And went to Crazy Eddie, picked out the Besser MX3 stereo cassette with headphones. So as a gift, I didn't have any cassettes. I went, oh, my mother says, what's the matter? I says, I need a cassette. I says, I kind of forgot about the cassette. She says, well, we could do one or two things. Now, this is what my parent would do. We could do one or two things. You take that machine home and you wait until next week, your next allowance, and then you could go buy yourself a cassette to listen to. Or I will give you an extra gift. Pick out a cassette that you would like now. So this way you at least have something to listen to. I picked Rick Springfield, Working Class Dog. Because he was just on General Hospital. He was a new and happening dude. At least we thought he was. Meanwhile, he came out with 3 albums before, but nobody realized that. And I picked out Working Class Dog. So, and I did that. And that's just how my parent was to get, to do, if you want something, that's what you do. And I think the price matching was great to do that. I mean, now people, kid would want a PlayStation. Okay, how much you got, Sav? I got $250. Okay, I'll give you another $250. I'll imagine. You don't hear parents doing that today. Parents wouldn't do that. I don't think so anyway. But the matching thing was pretty cool, at least for back then. This was the late 70s, early 80s. I think this was 79, 80, maybe even 81. I think it was 81. I think it was Rick Springfield album came out in 81. Yeah, because he also won the Grammy for it as well that year. Which reminds me of another thing. Last night the Grammy Awards were on. If you watch them, fine. I forgot about them. Clicked on it at the last 10 minutes. Missed a lot of the action. But then this morning on the news, they gave you the recap of what happened, who won, who didn't win, and blah, 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 blah. Of course, Taylor Swift won. Then she came out with an announcement. I thought she was going to come out with an announcement of maybe engagement. That's what I thought. Or maybe, I know she's not married, but maybe baby. That's what I thought. Okay, but then she's coming out with a new album. Okay, fine. Moving on from that, then Celine Dion came out, and I know Celine Dion has her health issues, and social media has been buzzing about that. Oh, they didn't hug on stage, her and Taylor Swift, but they hugged backstage. Who cares? I mean, you know, it's nice she even showed up. I mean, she has her illnesses. She has her own situation right now, you know. And other things like that. And I didn't even realize the Grammys were on, but that made me think of the Rick Springfield situation, because I used to watch the Grammys, and when he won, it was a very exciting time. It really was back then. But Grammys are just not the same as they used to be. You know, I mean, there's a bunch of people on there I've never even heard of. I've never even heard of who half of those people were. But it was good to see Tracy Chapman. I saw that. I saw her with her duet with the other gentleman, yeah, because he not really redid her song. He did do a cover of her song, but I was glad that the two of them were on stage doing that song together. That was cool. Anyway, so let me get back to, I went to Primark also, and I picked up, and I don't know if I showed you, I've been picking up phone cases that fit my new phone, the iPhone 15 Pro. Not the Pro Max, but the 15 Pro. And they came out finally with phone cases for my phone. And this is one of the Stitch ones. I don't know if I showed you. This is Stitch and Scrump. This is so cute. I'm going to show this to you on the side, because this way I know you can't see it because of the glare. And this phone case was $6. The phone case that I have on there now is, on my phone right here now, is just plain Stitch. It's cute. That one was $8. But to keep grabbing, these are awesome. They really are a nice case, and it's fun. I hope they come out with other Disney characters as well. So anyhow, that's really it. I'm going to leave later on. I usually leave now at about 11 o'clock. It is now 10 to 11. But I'm not going to do that and hang around the mall all friggin' day until like 4 o'clock, until my husband shows up. No, we're not going to do that. So I'm just going to wait it out, wait a little while, then possibly maybe go over there, maybe have a little snack, maybe have a little Starbucks drink, and then just maybe sit and people watch. Oh, I also have 2 scratch-offs. Let me take you inside. I should have had the scratch-offs here, but I didn't. I scratched them, and I didn't. I have the TV set still on. I scratched them, but I didn't cash them in yet. This is the Ruby Red. I love my Ruby Reds, my $5 Ruby Red game. Only winning for $5, and that's fine. Top right there with $5. I didn't win anything else. And then I played the $10 new Extreme Cash game from the Lotto, winning back my $10. Oops, not even. Winning back $20. I'm sorry. There's a 10 up there and a 10 on the bottom. So that's the new Extreme Cash game. So all in all, I hit $25. So I will be cashing those tickets in today as well. Other than that, I do have, Real Women do have clothes to fold on that couch. These are all clean. I just haven't had a chance to fold them. Actually, I did have plenty of chances. I just didn't feel like folding them. How's that one? Real Women will be honest and tell you the truth, too. I just didn't feel like doing it. It's one of those things. But I did have a good weekend otherwise. I did. What else? And that's really it. That's really it. I'm going to just hang out, finish my coffee, and that's going to be it. All in all, have a wonderful, happy Monday. If anything should pop up along the way today, if I see anything, if anything happens, maybe I could film something outside. I don't know. If anything should pop up, so will I. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and listening to me. And what are your thoughts on everything? Did you guys watch the Grammys last night? What did you think? What was it? Was it Jay-Z? Was it Jay-Z? Somebody came out and he was complaining. I think it was Jay-Z. I think he had his daughter with him. But I think he was... No, it wasn't Jay-Z. I have no idea. But he was complaining the fact that Beyonce never won a certain award also. This is how much, I'm going to tell you something with the music crap going on. This is how much I've been paying attention to a lot. Because if it doesn't interest me, I kind of shut off. He was complaining that she never won a certain type of a Grammy. she wasn't even nominated for anything this time around either, but he hopped up on stage and had the means to say something like that. Okay. And I don't know. I don't know. But I guess he is sticking up for his fellow musician and his fellow friends. So maybe that's why. I have no idea. Did you see it? What are your thoughts on that one? All right. I will talk to you soon. Thank you again. Happy Monday. Love to all. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.